And now on his way to the cage from Miami, Florida, by way of Rome, Italy, Lorenzo Borgomeo. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Bank United Center, the best mid-size venue in the world, here in Miami, Florida, where tonight, Elite XC, Showtime, and Rockstar Energy Drink present Cage Tested Street Certified, brought to you by ProElite.com. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Your judges at cage side, Rich Green, Chris Lee, and Tim Venata. Your referee in charge is George Ortiz. And now, Miami, Florida, and the thousands watching us live on ProElite.com. It's time to rattle this cage! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands tall at 6 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 169.5 pounds. This freestyle fighter has a perfect professional record of 3 wins, no losses, all 3 wins coming by way of knockout. From Miami, Florida, please welcome Mike Bernhard. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. He is a trained Muay Thai specialist, also with a perfect professional record of 2 wins, no losses, both wins coming by way of submission. From Miami, Florida, by way of Rome, Italy, he is Lorenzo the Borgomeo.
What's it? Come on, center. Come up here. Come up here. Okay, guys, we went over the rules. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. I want a clean fight. Touch gloves, get back to your corners. Good luck.
Battle of Sunshine State bragging rights up for grabs. Freestyle Fighting Academy's Mike Bernhard taking on American top teams Lorenzo the Borgomeo. Somebody's O has got to go, and when you take a look at this matchup, all 3 of Bernhard's wins have come by knockout. Borgomeo's 2 victories have come by way of submission.
And I find that a bit ironic since he's had 35 kickboxing fights.
And you could see the size disparity between the 2 fighters. Bernhard with a 4-inch height advantage, the reach advantage, flashes the jab, met with a counter kick from Borgomeo.
Borgomeo is smart to go with a low kick to the leg because any kind of punching exchange, he's going to be punching upward, and I think he hurt Bernhard's leg there.
Borgomeo with a good punch-kick combination, attacking the lead leg of Bernhard, stinging it. Now Bernhard goes for the body lock and the takedown into the close guard of Borgomeo. And you can see him crab walking him to the cage. Steven, of course, looking for that added leverage of the fence.
Yeah. We're seeing Borgomeo keep his guard open, thinking about the kimura to the side, using the fence with his feet to get his own position away from the cage.
Bernhard trying to shrimp his hips, nearing the 1 minute mark of this.
Okay, guys, let's work.
3 5-minute round affair in the welterweight division. Referee George Ortiz asking for action. Busy guard of Borgomeo, or make that Bernhard, but Borgomeo needs to be doing a little bit more here to secure it.
Borgomeo slipped back into full guard, got half guard. He's using that heel on hip to set up a butterfly, which means that he's going to try and put the shin under the thigh of the top opponent, Mike Bernhard, and try and flip him over.
And Bernhard secured the takedown, but unable to really improve his position. An active guard of Borgomeo. And we've heard the referee now on 2 occasions calling for action. I think third time he will try to stand them up here as we've gone 1:40 into round 1. A battle of undefeated welterweights.
Mike Bernhard gets side control, goes into a guillotine choke.
Looking for the stand-up guillotine here is Mike Bernhard. You can see that Borgomeo's in no trouble whatsoever. Lots of room there.
He's got all kinds of options. One of them is standing up, and he's going to go into the guillotine. Having his back against the fence, not really going to be a problem because, and Bernhard is not using a lot of energy trying to get the guillotine because he knows that it's just going to be a submission he can't get from this position. He can't pull guard. He's going to go for trying to pick off another double leg.
One guy who's been very successful with the guillotine from that position is Alistair Overeem, current Strikeforce heavyweight champion, who did a lot of damage with the guillotine in Pride Fighting Championships. There was an elbow from Bernhard, dropped down a level, looking for the single leg takedown, then secures it against Borgomeo, looking to pass the guard, but is once again trapped in the half guard of Borgomeo.
Second takedown for Mike Bernhard, who is now on top in the half guard of Borgomeo.
Come on, you got to work down there, Mike. Come on.
Running conversation between referee George Ortiz and the 2 combatants involved in this opening contest here on ProElite.com. Don't forget, later tonight, live on Showtime, 10 o'clock Eastern, it will be Street Certified, the main event, Kimbo Slice versus Tank Abbott. Lots of action still to come here on ProElite.com, and later tonight, live on Showtime.
So far, aside from just getting guard position, Borgomeo hasn't been able to do much from the bottom.
And Bernhard looking to create that distance now, working the cross-face posturing. And you can see that Borgomeo's trying to control the posture, but once again, passes the guard into cross-side position.
Yes, Mike Bernhard does have side position, and he's thinking about a hop over the top into a side choke, but I don't think doesn't have his arms in the right position. But he's going to just be content to control the action from here.
But from this position, he shouldn't be looking at controlling. He should be looking at dominating the action and trying to improve position to go for a submission attempt. He's very methodical, and while it is still early in round 1, when you are given a position like this, Steven, you've got to make the most of it.
You got to work, Mike.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, but I would have to say that Borgomeo from the bottom is constantly moving, so he's not really giving any opportunities for Mike Bernhard to get into a dominant position.
Final minute of action here in round number 1. Borgomeo doing a good job on the bottom of controlling Bernhard's posture. Bernhard from this position now could have gone for some knee strikes to the belly, and there you go. Referee George Ortiz from a cross-side position. That doesn't speak very well of Mike Bernhard getting stood up from cross-side.
No, it doesn't, because he was merely controlling the bout.
Half a minute remaining in opening round action here at the University of Miami campus, Bank United Arena. Borgomeo looking to work the tie plum, some knees up the middle.
Borgomeo, the shorter man, gets plumb position, and he starts to work the knees. It's a little harder to deliver knees for the shorter man, which Borgomeo is.
Bernhard scored 2 takedowns, make it 3 in round number 1 of these 2 undefeated welterweight fighters here on ProElite.com.